Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Sorry, I do apologise on that. Thank you very much for your patience. First ever red flag in history of the reserve program. Thank you very much, EA. You still have not fixed it, and it probably will be the same probably for the rest of the week. So get ready for red flags, guys, in Division 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, it looks like we are going back to the normal way of just qualifying, then going into the race, but it looks like the host left, so we had to restart for the first time. So we have going to get this underway. We are still doing a 50% race here as well, so hopefully everyone is ready to go. Don't forget your setups. We obviously have opportunities at the back, and hopefully we do not have a car park that we did at the beginning. So we'll get straight into it, Ernie. Hopefully, fingers crossed, mate, it will all go to plan. We'll do the 2 laps, and then we'll start. Oh my days, someone's left already. Look at that.
Oh, it's been.
It's
20
literally.
seconds.
It's been 20 seconds. Let me see if I can find this person very quickly. I just do not know what is wrong with this guy. Let's have a look. Where is he?
Gosh.
No, not online for me. I haven't got him. So if you've got him, send him an invite.
I do, but it might actually be the same case of not being online.
No, not at the moment. So hopefully he's got a setup. Hopefully it's all good. And yeah, otherwise it's a default round Jeddah, which is not going to be fun. So fingers crossed we can get Mr. Samar back in. Yeah, crashed. There we go. So over to you, and I will send him a quick invite very, very quickly.
You do that. I've got communicating. All right. 5 laps, and away we go. You got Austria who they're starting from the front. Again, yellow flags already off the start. I'm not sure what is going on. Seems to be all in well and truly. A little bit of contact there as we go down and further down the grid. But other than that, seem all good and good. No pile-ups this time around, but we are good. We do have a VSC though, as I say that. I'm not sure. It's a little bit slow at the back, but you've got the 2 Audis, Zops and Piastri leading from Aiden's rating, so nothing has changed there from the top 3. Oh, sorry. The top 2 have changed around. P3 to P5 having changed. Filthy and Slippergoon have swapped from P8 to P11 having changed. The next up 3 positions. Goldie up 2. You've got the best big stepper down to Weber and MO50 both up 2, and David is down 3. But we'll wait for this VSC to end. Hopefully it will end sooner rather than later. But we do have everyone staying on the medium, so they're obviously opting potentially for a 1-stop PR tonight as probably the ideal strategy. And we are going racing as Mr. Zops here does cross the final corner, keeping it nice and clean as he breaks all that battery, keeping it nice and even as we go down the main straight. Zops there picking up the fastest lap. You've got Pixel there looking for a move down the inside of Filthy. Filthy with a little bit of corner cut. Might be illegal for him. No, it doesn't look like it. They'll keep that position there for the time being. You've got a little bit of back Weber and Best Big Step Rose. Maybe was a little bit of sleep there. Weber does get past. Hot Cheetos, Cinex and Wisfam are all battling for P11 there. You've got Vicky there, just slightly out of the battle there, but more and more getting into that fight. Goldie there, 3 seconds penalty as Cinex, then Hot Shears, they go wheel to wheel through the hairpin on the exit. They're still wheel to wheel. Oh my goodness, they're still wheel to wheel. Almost into the right hander. One of them is going to back out. It's going to be Hot Cheetos there as he backs out, keeps it in 4th, nice and tight. Moving back up the front, Zop still leads from Piastri, from Aids with RJ Kustra a little bit far back. Hot Cheers and Cinex fighting once more as he cuts the corner there, just slightly.
Yeah, battles going on left, right, and centre. Daniel Rocks and Filthy going at it as well. We've got Pixel in that P9 position, back and further up to the top. You've still got the two LDs in P1 and P2, Zops and Oscar Piastri. Then you've got Aiden's Raven P3, then RJ and Instinct in P5, but getting under pressure from Slipper Goma. Does he be able to hold on to that position? Yes, he does. Good job there. We've still got our Cheetos and Luke and Wizfam. Cinex has dropped all the way down to P13 as well. Got Cheetos up to P10 now. Luke is right on the back of him. We've got Wizfam is right on the back of Cinex as well. And it's really getting heated up here. And you can see a lot of guys trying to keep the cars on the track. A little bit further down, we've got Webber, who has started from the back. He's driving instead of Sergey due to that power cut as well. We've got a big issue going on here as Filthy and Pixel. There's a bit of an incident there with Pixel, and he's lost it. So Filthy's gone past him. He's lost out to Cynics as well. Wizfam, Mr. Pixel is literally in no man's land at the moment because now Bicky is trying to put pressure on him as well. We jump on board with Bicky. He's going around the outside, a little bit of a tap there as well, getting very close to the V cab. Gets the move done though and does get in front. Pixel does have damage and he is really trying to hold on to the car. Webber is now going to go to the side of him. He's on to the left hand side. Remember, this track goes narrower even though it's such a top speed track in that sector 3 area, and Webber does get the move done. Vicky goes very wide. Webber goes around the outside and says thank you very much, I'll take those 2 positions up to P13. Pixel now down into P15, coming back at Vicky on the right hand side, gets the job done up into P14. It's saved by the bell at the moment. Wizfam trying to go around the outside of Webber. Webber goes around the inside, around the outside, and then obviously Wizfam keeping the inside. Webber's now up into P12 and he is flying down the main straight, slipstream all the way. We can see a big battle going on there between Hot Cheetos and Filthy as well. Hot Cheetos having an absolute blast of a time at Jeddah, up into P8 now, 4 seconds back from Daniel Roxlow. There's a big gap. We've got more goes going on here as Pixel drops back up to P13. There's everything going on. What about further down? We've got Somnian is right behind Bicky. Bicky's right behind Wizfam. Everyone's behind everyone at the moment. We've then got Instinct with a 3-second time, currently in P5. We've then got Goldie in P17 with the pen. Sam he's in P18. We've then got Big Step Bro in 19th. Hoffy in P20. Cameron has decided to go onto the hards. He's called it early there, so he's 20 seconds back from David. But it's all going on at the moment. We're on lap 4 out of 25. And it is really going on in the midfield and right at the back of the grid tonight night.
All right. Moving back. There needs to be a little bit of the yellow flag within that midfield. You're just trying to find out who that is. Might be. What is it? Who is it? This question. Oh, is it Filthy? Filthy's just been it. Sure, that's not Filthy, is it? There's more of an issue between the Ferraris there. What is going on? What? Just trying to figure out who caused that yellow flag. I don't know if it was Filthy or not, but there's some. It is part of I believe that is a Red Bull front wing and plates. It might be Sam RR who is missing an end plate. I think it is. Daniel Rox gets a 10-second speeding in the pit lane. Not gonna be helpful for him later down in the race. Zops, so your top 3, top 4, all opting to stay out of Piastri. Went into the pits and is back out in 5th position there.
And I think this is what we're going to see at the weekend. KMN, is he going to gain any spots? He's down there in P21. He decided to go early. He's come back into the pits, off to a set of hards. What's he going to go on to? Looks like he's going to go on to the mediums. It is a crazy race. It's Jeddah. You would not expect anything less at Jeddah. KMN does go on to the mediums. Down there in P21. Let's see if he can gain some spots. We've got Pixel as well, who's not probably had the best of nights tonight. We've then got Slipper Goon down there in P19. But Cheetos has fallen way down the pecking order after the battle that he was in P8. So far, so good. What's your thoughts to Jeddah? I think it's a track that we're going to see a lot of this, aren't we? Because you cannot make error here. Because it narrows, doesn't it? It narrows in that sector 3 area, and you've got to be really mindful when you're going side by side in this track.
Yeah, exactly. I think what you were saying before is with the whole, crazy crazy races, regardless of division. Obviously, what we saw there, just few incidents already in this race, but definitely a lot to look forward to throughout the week. And obviously, we obviously want a little bit of fun, a little bit of drama, sometimes a little bit of chaos, as Mr. I think it is Cinex, who comes into the pits. Um, so very interesting choice there for him, as he opts for, I believe, is going to be hard tires. It is. So obviously he is. Oh, sorry, brother. Lost my words now. Lost my train of thought. But yeah, no, I think it is definitely expected to be quite the chaotic weekends. I think this is the first, yeah, the first like hype street circuit we've had all season. So
Mm.
it'll be interesting to see pace that the drivers have and the skill to stay out of the barriers, and see what they have to potentially win a race or podium or points or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a track which is you've got to be very very careful. Especially when you're making overtakes here. And like you did say, is the first street track of the season as well, and I think every division is going to be very very different. And it's going to be a very interesting spectacle. I think this weekend. I think we're going to see a lot of. Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of different changes this week. I don't think we're going to see the people that are normally winning the races going to be winning this week. I think it's going to be a tough one. This track does really grill you. Lucky it's not 100%. We've done 100% as here. It's been a tough one. But it is great, and also a lot of guys have got a bit of history here as well. They're reminiscing a lot of bad things that have happened, like bad accidents and bits and pieces as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see as we do get the safety car restart. And on that note, let's go over and have a little bit of conversation. Let's let these guys get into some momentum. Hooney, give me some drivers that we can talk about. Far away.
Ooh, far away as interesting as we go in this lap. Instant there for the doing. Obviously, one of your drivers,
Thanks for reminding me.
Mr. SJ. So, as we go green again, but no, I think it'd be good. Obviously, a lot of new drivers, meaning they'll be put into reserve slots. So very good for me, but the rest of the TPs to maybe try and grab them for the race for the weekend and see if they have what it takes to do well in whatever division that might be, Div 1, Div 2, Div 3, Div 4, whatever it might be. But obviously, as another yellow flag further back the field is Mr. Somnium, who has, I'm not sure what has happened to him, but you've got Ospestrigo already up to second place. Hot Cheers with that 3 second time that he goes around the outside. RJ Kustra very close there with Aiden's Raiden, but Aiden's Raiden does make that spot. Up, RJ falls down right back where he started, and your top 4, top 5 is how it was at the start of the race.
Definitely, Big Step Bro's got a little bit of issues going on there as well. Some of very, very slow. There's a lot going on here. KMN up into P16 now, Slipper going into P17. There's a lot of guys really following very, very closely. KMN is looking ready to bounce and get the move done on Hot Cheetos. Gets the move done. Thank you very much. Anna's gone up into P15. 1.4 seconds back from Pixel. We've got Cynics and we've got the two Mercedes going at it side by side. Oh, look at that! He's gone way too far, way too deep and into the wall. He does there. I think that was Goldie that's gone it, and then here comes Sama who goes on the inside. Who's going to look like he's going to go on the outside there. Does he get the move done? He's just trying to go the meet. A little bit of a tap there from the Aston Martin Pixel. Pixel then gets spin round. He spins round in the middle of the track as well. It's all going on here. KMN now up in P13. He's 8/10 back on those mediums, and he is absolutely flying. Cynics has just got himself a 3-second time penalty as well. There's a lot going on. We did see, excuse me, he lost the force feedback and hit the wall. We've got more drama going on there as Bicky has gone off wide as well. A lot of people making big mistakes. KMN gets past again, another one, and is up into P11 now, and is now pushing on to Cynics, who's got the penalty. Goes round the inside and says, "Thank you very much. I'll have that position as well." Does he hold that position? No, they're going to go side by side. KMN stays in position as well.
Oh,
Instincts has dropped. He's dropped down into the wall there as well, down into P11. It's all going wrong for these guys, making mistakes left, right, and centre. KMN now up into P10, right on the back of Cynics. Actually, no, he's going to go side by side with Cynics. No, he stays behind him and he's looking to pounce and make the move here. Is he going to get the job done? Yes, he does. As you can see, the battery is hardly anything in it between him and the Merc. They're having a nice little battle. Moves going on here. We've got Bicky, who looks like he's had a mistake as well. Big Step Bro has had a big mistake with force feedback, so that's pushed him back. KMN is still trying to get the move done. The battery, it's him versus Mercedes down the main straight. This is a great battle between Cynics and KMN. He has come from the back of the grid to P9, and he doesn't get the position. Cynics goes very deep, goes off track, nearly goes into the side of KMN as well. KMN holds onto his position, is into P9 behind his teammate tonight. Wristband, what a drive from some of these guys. They are just getting themselves through the field, and I'm going to stop there because we are going to talk about a few drivers that are on the grid. Noah Hooney, give me some names who we can talk about and have a little bit of a chinwag about.
all right. We'll start with Mr. Webber. Started last, obviously, is Mr. Sergey's, I guess you could say, replacement for tonight's race. He is already up 18 positions, so he's definitely pushing for that last or first, trying to challenge those two out. It looks very, very strong. You got Daniel Rooks there, up 4 position, K&M. K&M, as you were just talking about, there's a yellow flag there. I believe there might be just a brief incident there. But you got K&M, who is up 13 position. He's doing really well. Obviously, we saw some very nice clean as well. That is the most important thing. So clean battling there between him and a few other drivers. Let me just look down the grid. Not really. I mean, you've got Phoenix as well. I'm just naming off all the new drivers on this. But you've got Hot Cheetos there. Oh my goodness, as they almost go all 3 wides into the last corner there. For those 4 battling for 9th position there. Obviously, Hot Cheetos does have that 10, but Hot Cheetos does keep that move going into turn number 1 and 2. But other than that, you got Weber, you got Can-M, a few other drivers, they're just making they're making their moves.
Well, let's talk about this man, Webber. He obviously drives for McLaren. P4 tonight, having a good drive. How do you think he's going to go, and how do you think McLaren have done? Because McLaren have been a bit up and down, haven't they? Like a little bit, but they've also now started to get into a bit of momentum with some of their drivers as well. Obviously, Faj got a very, very good result as well. But how do you think Webber's going to go this weekend in Div 1?
From the performance he had last week in Spa, obviously he finished 4th. So I think he's definitely got the pace. He was up there with his McLaren teammate, well, reserve driver Miazzi did win that race, but he's definitely got the pace. I think he's definitely, from the performance he showed tonight, he can definitely push for that podium. Maybe for the win. I think it is definitely doable for Webber. As you've got RJ Kushra and Daniel Rocks there, just swapping positions. Daniel Rocks maybe looking to get that place back from the Alpine there, as he does so. They almost make their contact into turn 1.
Okay, good answer. You pick a driver and then ask me some questions. Now, you fire away.
Alright.
Who do you want to pick?
Let's go on with someone from the midfield. Let's go. Think about this.
Can't be a new one because we have no profile.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
You know
20
what?
drivers,
Let's go
Hooney.
with
Come on. Give me a driver. It's
let's
20 drivers.
go with Mr. RJ Kustra.
Yeah, okay.
There in P6.
Far away. What do you want to ask me about RJ?
Um, let's ask about his championship at the moment. You know,
Whoa,
he's in
championship.
Division
Wow.
2. Yeah.
Um,
How's he doing? You know,
how's
just
he
overall.
how's he doing? RJ, let's have a look. Let's have a look at right. Put me on the spot there, but love it. Let's have a look. The Drivers' Championship of RJ. Sitting in fourth at the moment, 78 points. Obviously, he's got Jonathan Wiggs, got Looney, 93 in front. He's done pretty well actually. He's been pretty consistent. 13 points in Abu Dhabi, 23 and 100% at Brazil, 15 in Coda. Didn't do very well in Jeddah, only 2 points there. 16 in Imola and 9 in Belgium, sitting fourth in the table. And to be honest with you, when Lamb does find out who is going to be his new Div 2 driver, I think whoever has RJ as the teammate is going to do well. He's done very well. They're up there. Obviously, if you look at the constructors as well, they're leading the constructors with 192 points. A big lead. That was obviously thanks to Suts at the beginning. Audi now 155 points. And then VCAB 131. So, but the thing is RJ's got a lot of competition as well. The likes of Cooper Trooper, obviously your driver Johnny, and then also Connor OCE, Sick Party, Fudge. Angus has been very good this season as well. Angus is a big improvement from Angus for last season. Obviously, it was Div 3. But yeah, no, I think 102 points to 78. It's a big gap at the moment, but there's still the 100% is in there. You still got some sprints, so I don't know. I don't think you can write him off, but it'll be interesting to see, what happens within the teams. I think with RJ.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, he is a man. Obviously, we're about 6 rounds in, and he's already landed himself a couple quali bans. So, obviously, as we did mention before, it is a very harsh penalty for impeding someone, which so he did that twice. So, not ideal for the Ferrari driver, but he's worked his way up through the race, and he's recovered nicely. So, he's definitely got that race pace. So, no doubt he won't. He will. No doubt that he won't do well.
Yeah, this man is new, and I'm on board him at the moment. This young lad has got some pace. KMN, wow.
Oh,
He has got some pace. He is giving Daniel Rocks a very hard time. And obviously, Daniel Rocks has come under a lot of scrutiny for incidents and a few little racecrafts. He's burning his battery. KMN is just waiting to pick him off. And he is on the mediums. Daniel Rocks is on the hards. Big Step Bro has retired into the pits due to that force feedback issue there. But look at this. KMN is all over the back of Daniel Rocks, and this is getting very interesting. This could be one to watch out for, Noah Hooney. This guy is very fast, and he's a young kid as well, so he's got a lot of potential, and he looks like he's going to make the move on Daniel Rocks, trying to get the move. You can see the battery is so close. Does he get the move done? He goes a little bit deep, but he gets it. What great braking, and he's into P4. But Daniel Rocks is not going to give up. He's going to come back at him on the right-hand side. Doesn't let it, though, because KM then shuts the door. Daniel Rocks goes around the outside. A little bit of a gap there. Oh, Daniel Rocks has got into him. And there we go. And he's lost his front wing. And that is very unfortunate there. You do not want to go side by side there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what Jeddah can do to you. And now he's going to fall way down from Zops, who is on 2 lap hards, and Daniel Rocks has got no chance now. So, what's happened there?
He spins it.
Oh my God! And that is what happened. Oh, there's an absolute car park. KMN's lost it, man. Oh, and he doesn't know what to do. He can't turn around. He's going to have to be quick because there's cars coming around the corner. And
Oh my
Daniel Rock is
goodness!
absolutely wiped out. And then there's a safety car. And Cayman may just be able to save his grace and go into the pits there. Wow, that was very interesting. He just was in control. And then all of a sudden, you told
Oh
me he
my!
spun. And that is
Yeah.
not what you want in Jeddah. You do not want to spin there
No.
because when you come around the corner, you are gone. You are gone, burgers. You are gone.
Yeah. I was literally just
Oh,
kept in ball with him, and then and then I just saw the spin and hit the wall. I'm like, oh my goodness! As we're talking about him and Daniel Rox's, oh my,
oh
it
wow,
is unlucky.
absolutely. Yeah, you do. I've seen some big crashes at Jeddah, and it's always there. Oh, what's going on there? A little bit of
Oh,
a smack at the back there as well. There are a lot of guys tonight just losing a little bit of concentration. Do you know what I mean? A little bit of loss of concentration. Bit battling
yeah.
cars, staying behind cars, a little bit too, too close together. And you've got to be careful because it's your braking points. And if you've got a car in front, which is a little bit, a little bit easy. Not how do I say it? You've got a car in front that's like a little bit nervous on the brakes. You do not want to be right behind them because if they brake too much, you lose your front wing. You change, you lose 32, 35 seconds in the pits, and then you're going to be sitting at the back of the grid, and then you then got to open and wish that there's going to be a safety car opportunity. So it's a very interesting track, and especially the slipstream as well here is incredible. And if you're not careful, you'll just veer off into the curb or go wide because you're going to break so much more earlier. So it's and we've seen it tonight, and I know it's a mixed grid, and I know we've said it's Jeddah, and this is what Jeddah brings to you, though. Jeddah does bring these things. It tests you in the fast areas, it tests you in the technical areas. Remember, I don't know if you remember last season, it was the same corner in Sector 1 that took 3 drivers out in 3 divisions. Can you remember?
Wow.
Fat Cat was Division 1. I can't think who Division 2 was, but they were all top drivers. They all hit that wall. Do you know the one I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you.
I remember.
Well, let's jump on board. Let's jump on board.
Ooh.
We're on board with Oscar at the moment, so I'll show you exactly the one I mean. And you will know straight away. I think it's turn 4,
So-
I think.
Oh, it's turn 4.
Yeah.
No, I definitely didn't crash in that corner in qualifying last season. No,
Yeah. Lamb knows it. Lamb knows the corner. Did you crash in it, Lamb? Here we go. This is the corner. So you come down here. You come easy into the brakes, and watch it. People clip the wall.
Yeah, but I did in quali last season.
Yeah.
In the Mercedes.
Yeah, just look how close people
It
get
was.
to it. Yep. Lamb. There you go.
Yes.
How many people are going to
Another
do it
funny-
this weekend?
What a fun experience. I think people are definitely going to make that mistake.
No one's done it tonight.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, anyway, on that note, Danny Rocks is out, Big Step Bro is out, Somnian is out, Filthy are out. So, the new guys are still in it. We've got Snix is still in it, Vicky's still in it, Instinct is still in it, Snix just gets the 3-second time penalty. Goldie is in it still, came in, was the cause of the safety car, but he spun on his own and did very, very well to get that car back round again without any incidents. Hot Cheetos, what a drive from this man. He's in P6. I think he's got a pin at the moment. He's got 3-second time penalty. Luke 290302332, I think is I'm going to get that wrong. We'll just call him Luke. He is in P5. He's doing a fantastic job. He's on the fresh hard. And we've got Zops. There's a bit of a change there. The 2 houses tonight, they're doing a fantastic job. If that was Slushy's team, he'd be over the moon as well. And they're P3 and P2. And then we've got Oscar, who was basically, I think he's led this race from start to finish. I don't think it's even changed. No, it hasn't. Look, hasn't gained any spots, stayed where he is. Webber has gained 19 spots, which is insane. And Hoffy and KMN have gained 10 each. The biggest loser is Instinct with 10 spots lost. And then after that is RJ with 4. So interesting to see. And I'm still looking at this. It's still 16 laps out of 25. I thought that we had like 2 laps left. So there's still quite a lot of racing to go.
Yeah, 100%.
Going to be interesting, really interesting this week of how Division 1 is going to go. And that is obviously the first race that's coming up this weekend. I'm going to talk a little bit about Division 1. Jono didn't make it last week. There was a big opportunity for people to score big points. Obviously, McLaren did an absolute worldie. You know, they got the strategy right. Webber and Miauzi absolutely smashed it. Miauzi's in the house this week. We may probably see a few new Division 1 drivers on the grid as well, which will be great. Is Jono under pressure?
Maybe. I mean, he's, won almost every week, obviously. He obviously missed out last week, but he's won every other race except that, I'm pretty sure. I'll just fact check that. Like, 99% sure he's done that. But no, at the minute, I think, he won every race except Zandvoort when he was racing by Liaozi. Yeah, obviously, Jono, that weekend, he had quite the unfortunate race there, but he still does lead, actually leads by only 26 points to Aiden's rating. Aiden is rating. So he's definitely probably got a little bit of pressure on him, but as long as he can make it, I think he'll be fun.
Okay, cool. That's good answer. I'm just gonna go over some standings. He's 26 points out in front, so he's basically one win and the fastest lap out in front. Aiden's Raiden is 26 points behind him, and then obviously Ryan Adair is in third behind Aiden's Raiden. Dido's dropped down to fourth. He's actually lost 2 spots, and Jamie Dodge is now up to fifth, and Webber is up to sixth. So, what's your thoughts this weekend with Div 1? You think Ryan Adair, you think Aiden's Raiden are going to cause some problems? Because Aiden has been on great form. We know that he loves this program. It's good practice for him. What's your thoughts? Do you think Jono is going to come out with a bit of redemption? Williams have been doing a fantastic job in obviously Division 1, obviously leading the constructors, I think, by a mile. But McLaren have really pulled that in, 216 to 157, so there's a big gap there. McLaren have actually jumped 3 spots in the constructors.
Wow.
Yeah, so they've done Red Bull have dropped 2, Ferrari have actually gone down 1. So yeah, they're doing a fantastic job. What do you feel about with Ryan and Aiden? Because Ryan Adair has been on great form lately as well in the Ferrari.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's definitely on some quite good form there. Dito as well. You know, he stuck the podium in last week. Not last week, in Zandvoort, sorry. But you know, other than that, he's still definitely got the pace there to fight with the top guys, and obviously his own teammate just maybe a little bit, but maybe he's. But you know, as Adrian and Piastri do swap positions going on to the straight in sector 2 into the left-hander. So Aiden does now lead, but no, Aiden's definitely. I think he's definitely got the pace to do really well this weekend. Piastri as well. As he tries to look for a move there. Webber obviously very close behind RJ Kustra, and Hot Shooters is there fighting through for 6th position. But no, I think definitely those two, they're doing really well. The team's doing really well, of course. But yeah, as Webber there gets the 3-second time penalty, that is going to cost him just a bit.
Yeah, I think Samuel was retired due to his default settings, which is a bit unfortunate for him. But no, good job for getting involved and giving it a go. You've done 19 laps, so can't take that away from you. What about your guys? Like, how do you feel this weekend? Talking about your whole division and obviously kicking off with Division 1. How do you feel this week?
I mean, firstly, I'm going to try and find Lever. I'm not sure where he is. So might have to get the reserve in for him. Not sure at the minute. It is hard to get a Division One reserve, but hey, maybe after this, one of these guys pushing for this might be a Division One reserve. That might be eager to race. So it'll be good to see. I think most of the boys are excited for the week heads. So I think it'd be really, really good. Obviously, you just got to keep concentrated there and keep it locked. Your mind focused.
How do you feel about Johnny?
I feel amazing. He's setting the pace really well. Obviously, he's now definitely in contention to try and win that title against Cooper Trooper. So I have no doubt that he'll push for it. 100%. He's only about 9 points off the lead there. So another fantastic weekend for him, and he will he'll definitely push for it. Keep that figure up, but he might be a little too fast. Maybe he gets moved up, maybe stays there. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So feeling pretty confident?
Yeah.
Oh, Aiden's Raven's gone around in the same spot! Aiden's Raven has gone out in the same spot. He is. I think he's going to get his cube. Oh, he's not going to be able to turn around. Look, he's going to reverse.
That's impressive. Oh my goodness, that is impressive.
Take a bow, son! Take a bow! It's like, what's going backwards? And then he just drives off in the sunset. That was... Oh, well done. That was superb. That was superb. I'd love to see if he does that actually in a league race. That was, Aiden's Raven.
Oh, God.
Take a bow, son. That was
dangerous, but
that was dangerous, but that was actually like, and he's still 1.6 seconds out in front of Wiz, man. Like, oh, it's bloody incredible. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's you, Alpine. Don't ask me any questions, please. I know you want to. Go on, there's 5 laps to go. Go on, ask me how Cadillac are going to go. Come on.
Yeah, how Cadillac going to go?
To be honest with you, I've actually been real happy with how we've done. I didn't think anyone thought that we were going to be P4 in the overalls. At some point. I didn't think they'd think that. We've had a few issues, obviously, Division 1 with Andre. He's obviously missing. And I'm in the same position as you. We've had a few incidents, bits and pieces, and Toast has been unlucky. His ops has just been a piece at the tempo as well. So that hands out the win there to Oscar Piastri, basically, unless anything happens between now and the end of this race. But yeah, I think I was quite happy with the boys last week, especially Div 1 and Div 2. P9 and P10, and then Mitch got up a few spots as well. He got to P7 due to Pens as well, and Huddy finished quite close together, and that good consistency, which is really good. And that's all I want. And I've said that all the way along, and I've said this to you in conversations, and that you can't score points if you're into a wall or DNFing. So as long as the guys try and finish, I think they aim. I think Toast aims for top 10 every week. I think he was very, very quick in Belgium. There was a few issues that he made a few mistakes. He did a little bit of a silly manoeuvre, because I think he did a really, really good qualifying time. I think he got into P4, so we had some serious pace there. But then when the race started, it just seemed to go a little bit wrong there. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I don't know who's going to be on the grid yet for Div 1. It's an interesting one because I'm still 1 seat free, so it'll be very interesting to see what happens this weekend, and obviously from tonight with what we've seen. But we've also got Div 2 as well. I think Mitch and Huddy. Huddy wasn't too keen on Belgium, so I think he'll do really well. Scott Cheetos just gets himself a pen. Mitch is on good form. Obviously with the quali ban, that's going to be a bit of an issue. That was interesting there. Pixel going off track. Oh, that could have been curtains there. As Aiden as Raiden is trying to make himself back through the pack. So Mitch obviously with the quali ban, it's a bit of a downer. So we'll obviously just do what we do, try and probably go the long strategy of what the plan is. Div 3 is going to be a bit of a surprise. It'll be interesting there. And then Div 4 will be a surprise as well. So, yeah, I don't know. Jeddah is a very difficult track. And I think a lot of people have told me the battery is the problem in Sector 3. If you don't have it, you're stuffed, basically, because you're just going to get overtaken. So, it's another track, really, that we've got to understand the battery again. So, there you go.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there are places here. Yeah, obviously you could probably charge through a lot through the middle sector, even through the first sector. But you, yeah, again, have to be careful because it's mostly all straight. So there's not really any harsh braking. There's only like what 2 or 3 give or take, hard braking corners.
Definitely. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see what these new guys do as well. Like the likes of, obviously, Zops, as we say. But Oscar, obviously, has got 2 more races to go before we obviously get on the grid. We've then got this man that we're on board at the moment, KMN. We've got a yellow in Sector 1. Bit of an issue going on there. Luke this guy has been pretty good tonight. Luke, we're just going to go with Luke. I'm not going to do the numbers. He's been pretty consistent. Just stayed out there, not got into any trouble. 1.8 seconds, still not a bad time off the time there. A bit of a yellow going on there. Still on whiz. KMN been pretty impressive tonight. From the back of the grid to the middle to the front to back to the middle, then battling Aiden's Raiden, who is on 8 lap mediums. He's on 10 laps. He's trying to stick with him at the moment. Hot Cheeto's pretty impressed with this man tonight. Hot Cheetos. He's looks like he enjoys Jeddah.
It does. It's good to see because obviously he's reserving.
Here we go. Here we go. He's reserving for Alpine. Of course he wants to do well for you. I'll tell you something, if you go up and get another spot in the overalls next week, we're just going to keep hearing this, aren't we? And then I'm going to have to interview you in the podcast. You know that, don't you? So if you do crap, then you're not going to get interviewed. If you do well, you're going to get interviewed. So it's up to you. No, it's really good to say that he's doing well. And Bicky as well. He's doing. Oh, what's happened there? He's got into the wall. What's happened there? Did he just completely lose it? He's just gone straight into the wall. That is really unfortunate. I was just on board that, and it looked like he went straight into the wall. Cynics is keep going. He's gone to the tops as well. So yeah, a few of them have done well tonight. Disappointed to see Instinct DNF early. Yeah, that's it. I'll let you. We've got a nice little pal going on here for that P1 spot.
I tell you what,
I'll let you take that away.
Among all the commentators I've heard and seen and talked to, we all have that commentator's curse.
Yes, we do. Yes.
We don't like it, but it happens.
It does. We don't need to do it.
It's happened with me a few times this season already. Just happened with you just then. Phoenix, Breakers, the whole. Everyone's got some form. Lamb, you know, he's sick. He's Tom's cursed his own brother. So, you know. There seems to be. Everyone does it.
I'm going to let you take this one away, but I'm just going to let this bell go because we've got KMN and Aiden and Luke going at it. KMN is trying to get the move done. Goes early on the brakes there, gets side by side with Aiden as Raiden, and he is going up against a full-time driver. He is definitely wanting to show what he's capable of. This is good news for TPs if you're watching this man tonight. He's done a fantastic job. And this man in front as well, Luke, he might be one to watch out for as well. But I'm going to let you continue, Noah Hooney, because it looks like it's going to be the battle of the Audis and the Haas, but it looks like Oscar's going to take it, so I'll let you take away the last couple of corners.
All right, thank you very much, SJ. So you've obviously got Piastrugo, who has definitely been handed the win here, but Zops is still probably going to try and win this on track weather, just a little bit, just under a second there from Piastrugo. So he'll definitely be trying to catch up. But Zops definitely looking to get this one done on track. Obviously, he does have that 3-second time pen. Can he get it done here? Will he send it down the final corner? It looks like he's going to back out just a little bit. Going to let PS3 go. just go for the moment. But maybe he can get him on the straight. But as we look to the front here, the checkered flag is out. They're going to go almost side by side across the checkered flag. Piastri will take this win with Zobs behind. So it's 91-2. Happy days, of course. Sick party there. Weber P3. Amazing drive. He is gonna. How many positions is it for him? It is going to be 19 positions for the Haas driver. Haas slash McLaren driver. If for him, obviously he started last, so very good drive for him indeed. Yeah, RJ in fourth, Hayden in fifth, Luke there in sixth. Impressive race of the new guys. K&M seventh. Impressive drive for him as well. Hot Cheetos eighth. Wisdom ninth, and Hoffy is 10th. Is your top 10. Then you've got David in 11th, Goldie 12th, Pixel 13th, Flippergoon 14th, and Cynics coming across the line now in 15th.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We do interview one driver, so we do interview P1, and we will have a bit of a chat with Oscar Piastri if he does want to jump in. If he's not, then we will then probably go to the next person who got driver of the day, which will be KMN. So if Oscar doesn't join, then we will be jumping in with KMN. So put a message in, Noah, and we'll see
Already
if we.
done.
All right, we'll see if we can get him in.
Just
See if we can get him in. Is it locked? Let me just have a look. See if it's locked, because otherwise.
he said probably not. He's gonna have dinner. He does apologize.
All right, we'll get
All
KMN
good.
then. We'll try KMN.
All right.
See if we can get KMN in.
All right.
I've got 3 users. I've opened it up for him. So
What's his user?
Lucas. It should be Lucas.
Okay.
Just jump in the chat. You should be able to find him. All right, I'll quickly go through this so we don't lose the results. While Noah's doing that, we'll get Cam in to have a quick chat with us. We've got Oscar Piastri taking up P1, Zob's taking a fastest lap, then Webber in top 3. RJ, Aiden's Wayne, Luke, KMN, Cochinos, Wisman, Hoffy, David, Goldie, Pixel, Slippergroon, Cynics, Bricky, Instinct, Summer, Daily Rocks, Big Step Bro, Somnian, Filthy, all DNFing, unfortunately, out of this race. And we'll try and get KMN in. Did you tag him?
I did. He did react, so hopefully he can jump in. And there he is.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, mate. I'll take away the first one because actually I'll let Noah take away the questions because I always take away the questions from you. So I'll let you go.
Right. Mr. Lucas slash K&M, whatever you want to be called there. Firstly, my first question is congrats on your points finish. Well, and then obviously, secondly, welcome to Rush. How does it feel, first of all, just being here in this family that we love to call it?
It's quite cool. It's the most competitive league I've ever been in. And with my path of trying to get to F1 esports, I think this is a good one to join.
Yeah,
good answer.
It's definitely a good goal to have in mind. Just the second question, obviously for you, after we were watching you battle with, who was it? I can't remember now. I think it was one of the Mercedes. Obviously you had that spin. You did very well to recover it, but overall, then, how did the pace feel? How did the pace feel in quality and the race?
Yeah, it feels quite good. I just need people to stop crashing into me, and that'll be a good start. But yeah, it was a really chaotic one. I was in the mix every single lap, so
Well, that is
tough one.
good to hear in some form of sense. Obviously, the kind of chaos you don't want to be involved with. You kind of just want to sit back and watch and hopefully gain from it. But that is all the questions I have for you. I will hand you over to SJ if he has any further questions.
Yes, I do. I always have plenty, you know me. Lucas, welcome. Great to have the introduction from your old man as well. I know your dad from long time ago through sim racing.
Yeah.
And yeah, very impressed with you tonight, mate. Obviously, you had a bit of an issue earlier on. You had the spin. Obviously, quali, I think the game we know is crap, unfortunately, and disconnects everyone, which is an issue that 26 season pack has compared to 25, which we just cannot fix. So yeah, well,
Yeah.
we do apologise on that. But then when we got underway and you got into the race, it was pretty good. You were making up places, and then yeah, you had the spin, and then you had a nice little battle with a man who is actually third. I'm just going to double check that because I don't want to say he's not third and he is. No, he's not third, so I do apologise, Aiden. Who's second in the championship in Division 1, Aiden is Raiden, and you had a nice little battle, and then you and Luke got into it as well. So how did you find the track?
Yeah.
Because Jeddah is a track that we know is very difficult. It's very narrow in the Sector 3 area. You've got to be very, very switched on if you're going to go side by side. And from these new cars and new rigs, we've definitely seen that the battery is going to be the biggest problem here, especially in that Sector 3 because you need it. How did you find it tonight?
Yeah, the battery was really tough to manage, but overall, I really liked this track, and I actually didn't get a warning, so I started. Oh my god! But yeah, I didn't get a track limits warning all race, so that was a bonus. During the safety car, one of the Cadillacs, I think it was after the one I was battling with. There was some kind of glitch where I was able to pass him under the safety car, so I just went off track to let him back by to make it fair. So
Yeah, never
sure,
listen
he'll
to that.
appreciate that.
Never listen to that. If it tells you to overtake, don't. It's a bug. They've not fixed it. They've never fixed it. Don't do it because you will get penned. Just in a league race, you cannot change the grid order.
Yeah.
So just to give you a heads up, and just give you a heads up,
I,
and your dad will probably tell you as well. Have a look at the rules. The question I really want to ask you is: you didn't do a qualifying, which was really such a shame because we had a lot. There was 8 of you tonight, 8 new drivers on the grid, which was great. And as you've seen, the reserve program is all about development. It's about giving drivers, especially the reserves, the opportunity to showcase what they've got, and also it's a mixed. It's very difficult because you're racing against mixed talent from Div 1 all the way down to Div 4. What would your qualifying have been if you would have set a time?
oh, definitely top 3.
Wow.
Like
I told you
definitely
he's fast.
because while practicing, I did a 28.94.
Mm.
That would have put me in the top 3. So yeah,
20,
it's really
29
disappointing.
4?
28.4.
28 4.
Or
Wow.
28.94.
28.94. Okay. Yeah, you would have been top 4. Yeah, you would have been RJ.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you go any quicker
Yeah, it
than
was
that?
a
Do you
real
think?
shame.
Can you do it?
You
Can
never
you can
know.
you do a 28 2?
You never know.
That guy is fast that won the race. He is very, very quick.
Yeah.
So
And he was
obviously,
the one that crashed me out, so
we did hear about that. Unfortunately,
yeah.
obviously, what's the plan? Obviously, you're new. We obviously want to get you on the track as soon as possible. Obviously, an opportunity this week. Like, what's your strengths? Like, tell us a little bit about you before we wrap it up. What's your strengths? What like the tracks that are coming up? Obviously, we've got a big one which a lot of people hate. Just like Marmite, you either love it or you hate it. Madrid is coming.
Yep.
Madrid is coming up. It's 100%er. We don't do anything small here. Everything is all big and fast and competitive.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like Madrid. Then we've got Spain, and then we've got the relay. So have you got any tracks that are coming up that you're like, I'm really going to do well at that track, or are you just going to just take it as it comes?
I very, very what's the word that I'm looking for here? An unpopular opinion. I actually really do like the Madging.
Oh, really?
I really do. Yeah.
Okay.
I find it challenging and fun. Just of course really difficult to overtake. But yeah.
Okay.
It's
But we'll drop on that bombshell, Noah. We'll drop on that because I guarantee there is probably about maybe 2 divisions or 1 division or maybe all 4 that don't like the Madring. But no, thank you very much for jumping in. All the best if you get an opportunity this week. I'm sure you've seen the chicken You'll probably put your name down wherever you get placed. You'll be placed very, very soon. And no,
Yep.
great job. And obviously, say hello to your dad for us. And
Yep.
yeah, welcome to Rush.
Thank you. It's also 11 p.m. and I've got school tomorrow. I've got to wake up at 6:50 a.m. So that's not great.
Oh, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely good to see what you can do on track.
Yep, definitely.
So good on you, mate.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
Cheers, now. Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was KMN. Normally we would talk to P1, but unfortunately P1 is not available. Yeah, a really, really good night, actually. A little bit of a mixed vibes there, but definitely a good night for some of the new drivers. Definitely get to show what they're capable of, what they can do. Probably not the track, though, to really show what you're capable of at Jeddah, Uni.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, let's all pray and hope that we won't have any more EA issues. That'd be nice. Just enjoy the weekend, enjoy the rest of the season without any more EA issues. But you can't promise all of that. But I think it was definitely good to see the pace that most, if not all, of those, most, if that not all of that, all those new drivers have definitely got the pace to go wherever. So, but yeah, definitely good to see.
Definitely. No, thank you very much for jumping on board with me for the reserve program tonight. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I wish your team all the best of luck for the week.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was definitely a fun race. Obviously, something to switch it up from the usual commentary that I do. So, but no, very exciting, very chaotic, very good.
Yeah, it's always fun. A little bit of drama as well at Jeddah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in for the reserve program. Just a few things I am going to mention. Obviously, coming up this week, we do have obviously Division 1, 2, 3, and 4. Obviously, Saturday night is the first one in Division 1. And then obviously, we're then kicking off with the reserve program next week. I will not be in attendance. You'll be joined by someone else as I am away. So you'll be joined by someone else lovely in the comms box. 2 weeks to go, and then silly season is upon us. We will see driver moves. I am sure of it. It is going to be epic. And remember, you can make up rumours. Please send them to me, or you can then send them to Kelsar, who is the TP manager, or send them to the team principals, whatever you want to do. We'll be making up rumour mills. Just been have a bit of fun. It is a really, really good time. It gets everyone together. You don't know if it's true. You don't know if it's fake news, but I'm sure we're going to see some done deals as well. It's going to be very, very exciting. And then also that break week as well. Have a break, as I do say, have a break, have a Kit Kat, relax, take some time off. If you do want to put the work in and still want to keep practicing, by all means, that is entirely up to you. F2 is near, also coming to a close as well. I know Noah's still probably here. It's been absolutely fantastic. I've been extremely impressed with F2 this season. Hooney, I know that we've done it as a feeder series, 10 races. The attendance has been amazing. It's been a real laugh, hasn't it? It's been really good, and people have been actually really competitive in getting involved in it.
No, it's definitely been good. Obviously, myself and yourself, obviously, we've definitely had the pace there. From time to time, I believe you did get a podium last night. I believe so.
Pending a penalty. So we'll see. We'll see how nice the steward is.
I man. We'll see. Obviously, you got a lot of stewards there to do those tickets. That's the last one. But we'll see what happens there. With those tickets, should hopefully be out within the next 2 nights. But no, it's been really good fun tonight. But we'll see what happens with the rest of the season that follows.
Definitely. And on that, one more thing, one more little bombshell. There is going to be some breaking news in the Discord. There is going to be some moves for drivers. So keep an eye out tomorrow for the big announcement that will be coming out. And also, get amongst the Rush Time podcast. We've had some big interviews. We've interviewed Fat Cat. We've interviewed Daniel Rocks. We've interviewed Ryan Adair. And I'm trying to remember who the next one. And we've interviewed Kaus as well. So yeah, please get amongst it. React to the announcement in the Discord. That comes up, because it's really, really good. We really want to keep it going with the podcast. It's great to hear your story about how you got into sim racing, how you got into the league as well, what your goals and your plans are. We'd love to talk to some of the guys that are leading it as well, the championships, to find out what the pressure's like, and also the TPs as well. So we've had a few TP interviews in some of the races. The weekends as well, and the same with Team of the Week. So yeah, please get amongst the Rush announcements and get reacting as well, because it'll be great to interview as well. And yeah, like I said, wait for the big announcement with those driver moves that are going to happen and will be happening basically tomorrow, and will take precedence this weekend as well. So keep an eye on that. I know probably some people will be a little bit disappointed, but unfortunately, that is the way the cookie crumbles. We've got to be fair across the board for everyone, and that's the way it is. But there's going to be a lot of changes, I'm sure. Like I did say, the silly season is around the corner. But first of all, we've got Jeddah this weekend. Thank you very much for tuning in. Remember, check us out on all of our socials as well. TikTok, which is absolutely bombarding at the moment, the messages. I'm getting a lot of messages via DMs on TikTok at the moment, so it's really good to see people keep coming in and getting involved, even though EA have made very, very terrible DLC. But we're still going to keep playing it. We're still going to keep moaning, and we're still going to keep racing. Until next time, I will see you very, very soon. Good night.